flipping things around, flipping things around. I'm going to try desperately, like I did last time, to find some opal in front of you. In front of a nice admiring audience, you're going to find some opal, etc, etc. That has already got some opal in it, I think. I'll just pick that there. This one, I segregated it for some reason, and I'm going to assume that I'm not entirely mad for doing it, so I'm going to just leave it. That's a piece of shell opal, and it's got a top on it, and it's got what I call suspicious stuff on the bottom. I like that suspicious stuff. Sometimes there's real nice precious opal underneath it. So I'm literally taking that out and putting it into a separate pile just because I suspect it. This one, similarly, I suspect that one. Or do I? Let me have a look. Yeah, I've been painting. I'll show you that later. I'm currently not anywhere near the screen at the moment too. So, oh, and I need to turn off the thing. Let me see. Hello, whoever you are. I just need to turn off my internet so that it looks. So hopefully we've got enough sunlight to see a few good opals in this lot. That one is what I call a suspicious potential matrix one, but I'm not going to. Oh, I think there's some opal in this one. Yep, I'm keeping that one. Or am I keeping this one? I might not keep that one. So let's go dive through our opal and see what we can get. First things first, I'm moving everything over to this side. And then I'm going to throw it over to the other side. The trouble is, we're out of sunlight. Hang on, let me just have a quick look over here. I'm just looking through the opal where the sunlight happens to actually be. Found some, yeah, okay, so I found some precious opal right here. This guy is precious opal. The sun just came out and I didn't realise that we were so far away from the sun. I'm going to have to move the whole setup. So bear with me. You get to go over here. Instead of being here, you're over here. So that will be much nicer for you. So we're going to just right. I'm going to assume, and it's only an assumption, that it's not as sunny out here as it was in previous occasions. Hopefully I won't overheat the phone. So let's go. Let's have a look. That one is a maybe yes. I want to get something that looks fairly spectacular so that we can cut it together. We'll get a few this time around just to hedge our bets. I've got more rough coming tomorrow, would you believe? That should be nice and exciting. Oh, look at that. That's shell. I'm going to cut that in my own sweet time. I don't know if it's going to produce a stone, so I'm not going to necessarily make it onto the stream, but yeah, maybe. Those are words, and sometimes words come together and make sentences. In this case, they didn't. I'm going to look from an opposite angle, but yeah, this angle is probably better. I've got to make it an angle in which I'm not casting a shadow on things, so I've got to move this over. How's that? That's alright. Ish. It's been pretty well worked now, so I'm not particularly amazed that I'm not getting much out of it now. But we will get something, we've just got to be patient. I'm going to go from an extreme angle, almost behind the camera. Have you seen anything? Hello Gilly, how you doing? No, it's raining up the coast, is it? Yeah, there's some pretty threatening clouds around, but they're not actually raining at me yet. That one? I'll have to have a look at it in my own sweet time. Let me see. I'm not going to use it. I might get my glasses out and look at it. So look at that one. That one. Yeah, there is shine, but it's a crack, so I'm not using that one. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. That looks suspicious. I'm just going to look at it because it's suspicious. Yep, there's just a faint glow of green there. If, you know, we get nothing else, I'll use that one. Alright, the sun's brightened up. Let's have a look. Come on. Come in, spinner. If you're not Australian, you won't know what that means. Sorry. That's basically a gambling term. Is that one? Let's see. I saw a little flash of green whilst I was going for another one in particular. And that makes sense because the rods and cones in your eyes organise themselves so that you can see bright colours before you see other colours. Now that one is there because of a crack. Here's another one. Here's another one. Stay good. Now this one is definitely cracked, but I think that it's a better prospect than the other cracked ones. Although that red colour I can see is a result of a crack. Okay, I'm leaving that one out. I'm leaving this one out because I like that brown sand. I think there's a good chance of finding colour underneath that kind of brown sand, so I just pull it out. I prejudice for it, basically. Just looking through this, I think this is fossilised wood opal that I'm looking through at the moment. It's just this piece. Couldn't find anything, so away we go. Next one. Ooh, hang on. Out of shot. Did I see anything? Don't think I did. Ah, okay, it's got the gypsum on it. So this is opal with gypsum on the back. Where is that? Right there, okay. I can happily accommodate this. More opal with gypsum on it. We're into the gypsum, I presume. Don't know why we're suddenly just doing gypsum. What I'm trying to do is just literally lift one out of that particular spot, and I want to see some bright colours, not just, you know, any old boring thing. I want bright, happy, bright colours. That one's another, maybe. And the reasonings are as they were before. I can't complain because these have been well worked through. That one looks good, the smaller stuff. I'm going to find something nice and big. Look. What are you? I'm going to pop that inside just in case, but what I'm seeing here is my experience is telling me that it's about to happen. It's not quite happening yet, but basically the sun's gearing up to show me where the opal is. But it's not quite at that kind of intensity, so we've just got to wait a bit. Once again, this piece of opal has got shine in it, but it's from a crack. Yeah, it doesn't know whether it to be hot or cold at the moment too. This one's threatening to have some colour, so I'll give it. Worst comes to worst, I've got some ones which have got colour in them. It's more fun to find it and then cut it. You can do this, you know you can. Hello, Tony. No. Alright, let's go. Oh, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Angle it oddly towards the sun. Angle me oddly. Okay. Let's do this. Come on, you can do it. There's that beautiful colour that I know is there. Just one more stone is all I want. One more stone from you guys. One more stone. I'm going to try that one out because I suspect that one, but that's got no colour on it as yet. Is it possible? Have I actually worked through all the colour? That would be sad. More shell opal. Slight blue base. These are like, I'm not sure I'd be accepting them at all if this was earlier on in my search through the opal. You see, it's quite a lot. I'm going to go through a bit. Is it? No. Oh, that's sad. If this does turn out a bust, I do have opal, so don't worry. It's just I want to get some opal from here, from the potch that is just colourless and rubbish, because it's fun. Say, ah, we got some opal from the colourless rubbish. Upend it properly. Come on. See what happens. Got to really destabilise it. Sounds weird, I know, but really destabilised opal is what we want to get the colour from. And yeah, the sun might be doing its thing very soon. Once you see one, you see more. Okay, I'm starting to see the crack colour, which is good. I want to see more than cracks, I want to see colour. Where are we? Come on. We can do this. Should get a test opal out. That's the kind of sand that I'm interested in, but I've got enough of that now, so I'm not going to waste too much time with it. I'm just going to check something. I'm going to check my angles and see where any colour might be seen from. Could just be that I've exhausted the supply. Do one more check. What have we got here? Nearly. Come on, you can do this. Okay, come on. If you're looking there, you might be able to see the colour as the sun comes out too. Just feels like something's going to just show up any second now. I know that sounds silly. Don't want to give up. Don't want to give up. It's not in my DNA to give up. I saw something. I saw something. Where was it? Come on, you can do this. Well, it's a sad old day when my colour is running out of colour. That's more clear than coloured. I'll take that piece because that is interesting to me for other reasons. I'm just going to check to see if there's any colour on it. Once again, it's threatening to be coloured, and there is some colour underneath the skin here. If we have to do it, we'll use that one, but it doesn't, you know, scream like some of the other ones have. Alright, I'll do you. But you're not the massive chunk of colour that I'm looking for. Maybe stormy weather makes opal invisible, I don't know. Ah dear. Come on. There, gotcha. Quickly have a look at the other pieces whilst examining this one. That one too. Alright. Let's have a look at you. No, March fly, yay. Just having a quick look at this piece of opal, see if there's anything that I want on it. Doesn't look particularly colourful to me. Well, maybe a little bit. Oh, colourful. Oh, hang on one. No, not really. Not good enough. F minus. Here we go. Just having a quick look at this piece. And then... Okay, once again, we've got some tiny little colour threat here. Okay, one more handful and then I'm going to give up. Or well, that's a little bit sad. I was hoping to get more than that. Oh well. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. You'll be very sick of that phrase. That's a piece of bone, that one. Anyway, we've got these pieces. What we'll do is we'll quickly go through them, and we might do some CAD practice with them. But I've got a few others, which I will go through. And I'll quickly use my tray of already selected opals to find some stuff to do. Alright. Here's a tray of pre-selects. I'll just give them a bit of a wet and have a look. Straight away. Yes. What it's telling me is this is getting increasingly difficult to find any opal of any kind in. So this one had a flash almost immediately. So I want to get a better flash than that. So let's have a quick look. Oh, I know you can that one. Let's have a look. Could have a look under the top, but I don't think you're particularly appealing to me. You look like a knobby. We'll have a squeeze at you. Of course we will. Definitely look at you. What are you? You are just a piece of stuff. Here we go. Thought this material had more in it than this. Might be just the sun is not showing me the colour as it normally does. Because part of my theory about everything to do with this is that the sun has a lot to do with it. Just got to close a lid or stuff falls in it. I've been painting. Alright, so let's get cracking on what we've got. Clearly the opal's not revealing opal to me this time around, so that's okay. Hello guys. Any advertisements, opal guy? Right. Okay, so let's have a look at this knobby opal as we've got it here. How much water have we got left? A little bit. I won't do that knobby opal now. What I will do is I'll do this one. Finally, we've got this one here. I just want to take the sand off it and see what's underneath. I'm not suggesting that there will be anything underneath it. I'm just suggesting there might be. I might do a few of these things as well. And whilst we're on the topic of might be, there might be water in the container too. Oh, and finally I do need to turn on all of the opal equipment. I turned it off at the mains. Forgot about that. There we go. Right. And here goes. First cab, so to speak, off the rank is this guy. I'll do this one too. Found it. Looks kind of interesting to me. The only reason why I'm doing this one is because I see sand, sand and more sand. I just want to know what's underneath the sand. Didn't expect that. Interesting. Not necessarily opal yet. Well, it is opal, it's potch opal. But I did not expect it to have that pattern underneath the sand. So that looks like a bit of wood opal to me. Okay, by the way, I can now see all of the commentary. Hello, Jay for Genius. Hello, collaboration of Curiosities. And that opal guy, who else is here? I'll have to fling around. Chip away? Alright. Oh, and Gilly. Right. That's how far I can see so far. Let's go. Chipping away at the stone. You saw what I had to put up with. One of the lights is a Google light, and because I turned it off at the mains, it had lost all of its memory, and so now it's blinking away saying please connect me to the internet. And I'm like, no, the reason why I can't use this internet to do the live streams is because all of the other devices are connected to the internet, and it splits up the internet into tiny little bits of internet. Well, at least that's how I think it happens. Alright, let's have a look at this piece of stone. I'm going to have a look at my own eyes first. Not looking particularly promising. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well. Can't have it all your way, can we then? Just slightly grey, unappealing block. So what I'll quickly do is I'll quickly just take the skin off this opal here. If it doesn't work out, it's a nice piece of potch for me to put a doublet on. But there's just a little bit of blue threatening to come through, so I'm going to go, let's have a look at that. And a quick look, see where to go with it. Yeah, maybe something will occur. Just about here, I reckon. It's going to happen. The theory I've noticed is that with boulder opal especially, if there's a thick layer of the opal on top, it's usually just a kind of a milky colour. But if you carefully chip that opal off, it starts to show a play of colour right before it is right against the base of the opal. So I'm doing exactly the same kind of logic here. Getting the colour right up against the base and see what happens. Just checking it as I go. There's also little seams that go through here, and so I might examine those seams as we go as well. Now this is of course is not boulder opal, it's black opal. Right. Just something made me look at it and go, maybe I have to do it this way. So I'm just basically faceting it around in the corner. If we don't get much after these few little swipes, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and move on to something else. Let me have a look. Not really impressed with what's going on. I am looking at the, so it doesn't feel like sunflash like yesterday's felt like, so I'm not going to worry too much about extracting sunflash. I may just have to take whatever opal's off and use the black base for doublets. There's a tiny little piece of colour here. Could you imagine a grey flash? Because that's kind of what I saw. And as an aside, I reckon there is white flash. I'm pretty certain I've seen white flash in an opal. It's just people don't look for that. Alright. Done a bust with that one. This guy here at least has colour. This one is from Lightning Ridge. So it's white, yes. But don't be deceived. A lot of the time when you get a white opal from Lightning Ridge, cut into it, still has a black core. And I really don't know what to call that black core because no one's given me a good name to call it. Does anybody know? Colour will appear here. I'm actually cutting from the wrong side, cutting from the sandy side, just to get rid of sand basically. I'll just show you on this side. We'll zoom in. Play of colour is here. So I hope you can see that. It's just along there. Just so you know, today is a bit of a hottish, coldish day for me, so I may stop and put a jacket on at some point, then stop, take it off again. I think as the night progresses, we'll start to get colder. Definitely starting to feel it now. I know there'll be someone from Canada going, "Oh, that's not cold, eh?" Did you like my Canadian accent? I think it's terrible. People are going, "What was that? South African or?" Yeah, I have been. The thing I didn't mention about that whole episode was that one of my children, the youngest one, I nearly said her name, naughty me. The youngest child had been monitoring, I wouldn't say keeping a pet, but monitoring a huntsman spider. And she's gone over to her mother's now. She left the door open and a lot of other doors open. And my girlfriend doesn't seem to be as tolerant of spiders as my children are. Funny that, go figure. But as a result, there was quite some consternation this morning. There's a spider! Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that huntsman. Now the thing is, I don't know if the Americans are in here yet, but oh yeah, Opal guy is. I'm not sure what other countries make of this. Just casually mentioning the fact that there's a spider the size of your hand just running around, but it is very, very normal. You know, sometimes you exaggerate what happens in your country just for the sake of, you know, I'll call it a crocodile Dundeeism. So I can remember when I was in Nebraska and some children suddenly realised I was from Australia, the broadest Australian accent came out, mate. Really broad. Oh yeah, wombats, wallabies and all that. But this time around, no, there's no bravado here. Pretty much everybody in Australia has dealt with a spider. And a big one at that. Well, they sort of come in pairs originally. But they're the primitive spiders, and so if the male comes near the female, well, yeah, they do get to mate. But sadly, the male don't survive the experience. I think the thing that would really freak out people is if they see a huntsman's egg sac and nest. Because it's just, you disturb it and all of a sudden, thousands and thousands of tiny little huntsman spiders just start crawling everywhere. Trigger warning. Oh yeah. I think that the cane spiders, oh, and the huntsmans, by the way, They're related to the African bird spiders, I think. And huntsmen, they don't run like ordinary people, they run sideways. And if you've ever seen Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, that's the way they really move. You turn the lights out or you blink, then it's gone, and it's over in another corner somewhere. Well, I've managed to isolate the most boring part of this opal. As you can see, the boredom is here, 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 and here. If we turn the opal around, we find a reverse kind of boredom. Don't worry, it'll get better. I think I can bring that in rather than just... Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's coming in, which is good, because I don't want to sacrifice much more opal. But as you can see, there's colour here, at the very least. And what I'm hoping is that this sand will probably burst through to the top, which is fine. This colour, I think, is going to stay. But I can see that there's actually layers which are going to go away, so I reckon if we patiently just hack away at this, we'll get to some colour. Or not. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we're going to get there. We might have to take that layer off. We'll see. Ironically, it'll give us a massive high dome. Is that really an irony? Only option available, massive high dome. It's alright, I got it. Okay, just shattered and piece made it into the opal blade. Now what to do here? Probably have to cut that piece off. It's probably not going to owe us anything anyway. Yeah, it doesn't owe us much. So, cut. Matter of fact, that's white, that's white, that's white. Won't do much. We'll just cut that off too. Yep. Then cut this piece off. I just get the impression that this is one of those opals that's there going, I suppose I'll give you some colour. Oh, you got me out of bed, now I'm going to have to shine and stuff. There we go. So, I'm about to go into my marketing voice and say, this opal is beautiful, it has soft hues. Look at those beautiful soft hues. Sporting some beautiful soft hues and what we refer to in the trade as bugger all anything else. Okay, so there we go. Nice little stone with what we call a semi-boring top, followed by a mostly boring base, with some sides which are mostly boring with a slight inclusion of interest in certain areas. Beautiful stone, $10,000. Yeah, great. Thanks for that. In the interest of colourful things, just a quick zhoosh of this stone. I think that Opal Guy has managed to explain it all very succinctly, but when we're saying colour, we are saying play of colour. And play of colour is not just ordinary colour, like my hand is pink because the hand is absorbing all of the not pink light, basically. Opals do something very specific. They actually internally reflect off various parts and they throw light at you. So that's why it looks like shiny and stuff, almost metallic. So look at that. That was a pretty simple one. I think that was a corner I cut off something else, so it was pretty easy to just shape up. So there we go. At least we've got one success. Okay. Let's go in here and have a look what we got. Most of my top shelf has been, how do I put this? Used, basically. So I'll do this one later too. That'll be a bit of a slam dunk. Not really a slam dunk, but it's only looking very thin. Oh, this piece here. This will be intriguing. This one, I don't think it looks like much, but I think it will end up being much. This guy here. Let's have a look at it. See how that doesn't look like much? Oh, is Opal Guy gone? Oh well. See ya, Opal Guy. Yeah, whitetails. They're just a spider. Although my ex-wife did some research on annual spider bites, which basically is you get bitten by a spider, and then every year after that, it flares up again. There is some evidence to say that whitetails do that, but like the wasting disease. Are you ready for this word? Nosocomial infection. Woo! Basically what that means is it's an infection that is acquired and can only be acquired. Well, not can only be acquired, but usually can only be acquired in a hospital. Because the bacteria can't survive in real life because there's other bacteria to compete. But they can survive in a hospital because they're killing them all with antiseptics. They develop a little bit of a resistance to some of the antiseptic, and then the hospital's been doing the job of removing the competition for them. Yay! Right, come along. I think we're right in the bad hour too now. Let me just quickly have a look. Try to find the sunlight. Yeah, there's a little bit of colour on this guy, but you can't see it. And stop me if I'm wrong, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll leave that one until we've got more sun to look at it with. Let's take the back off this. Or at least... Okay, so because we've got a scallop that's been taken out here, I'm just going to slice along that. that means that I'm not going to be hunting around for the thickest part of the opal. I'm just going to sit there and make it happen. As you can see, there's this little yellow layer underneath here. I'm very interested in that little yellow layer. Not because I think there's going to be opal in it. There might be. Haven't heard of yellow pots really. But it's the opal that's underneath that intrigues me. I'll leave that like so. Finally, a bit of a slam dunk, I think. Anyway. I think I spotted a tradesman smile on here. Well, that definitely is. Shall we grind it from the face and see what happens? Alright, I think we're going to get a lot of resistance, so let's just carve it down that way. Yeah, it was going straight to the base. Going to the base, crack the bull, going to the base, crack the bull, it's going to the base, crack the bull, it's going to the base, bull. You got your opal cracked! Put your man voice back. Okay, I think it's just the time of day that's producing the amazing visual effects of nothing. So I think this is actually quite a good one. I could just be talking around my hat trying to talk up my opal skills. You never know. One of the two. We'll polish that later and see who's right. Okay, so look at this guy. Hopefully this guy will produce something more exciting than a piece of white. I'm asking myself the question, does that go the whole way through? I can answer it by just going into here. I mean, that might go all the way through, so we'll just... Okay, we'll just go over here. Okay. I don't think it's going to hurt us any if we just cut along that line. So, cut along that line with you. It landed over that away. I'll get it if this becomes too super boring. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to get it? Ooh, interest over here. Interest. Woohoo! Just carve the back off. There's a lot of crack here, so, I mean, Anything that I'm doing today is hard won, isn't it? Amusing part was that had a little bit of shininess in there. We wouldn't want to have that in the opal, would we? No, no. Definitely don't want to have that. Why would you want shiny things? We just want to have nice bland opals. And very gently exfoliate the opal. Yes. Yeah, I think that's just it. No, we'll see. This is not a sign of desperation at all. So when Dr. Phil gets a bit upset about things, he starts to really carve around defects, and as you've just seen, I think this opal will be fine. It's just I'm going to have to cut that bit off. It is a little bit on the lack of colour side, but it's salvageable. And I think that if you saw it in the sunlight, you'd be like, oh, that's nice opal. It's just that the really boring ones become astonishingly boring, and the boring ones become really boring, and the interesting ones become meh become boring, and everything just goes down a grade or two. That's why they like the really highly coloured opals, because, like, going down a grade 2, yay! From wahahaha! Not as bad a step. Also, it's facing this way, which I can do. There's a defect there, and I will carve it out. Finally, some colour. Yay! Look at that. Woohoo! Zooming in, colour. Can you see the colour? Probably only just. There it is. Yay! Colour. Oh, finally. We got half a carat, 0.75 of a carat of colour. Aren't we good? Aren't I a good little boy? There we go. I'll just give the back a bit of a zhoosh now. The back is now going to be the... Well, that was the front at one point. But you fail as a front. You are the back now. Okay. Back, you're doing very well. Why, thank you. So that is now doppable. Whoa, finally. Let's take some meat off the bones of this one, see what it looks like. The research question is there colour behind the rubbish looking sand? Ooh. That could have ended badly. I got startled right into the blade. Did anyone hear that? It was just a big thumping noise. We've got a bit of wind at the moment, so doors are opening and shutting. It's a poltergeist. So, in answer to the question, hell no. Okay. Now, can this guy possibly have some colour in it? The question for this one is, should I pair it with potch to make a doublet? I reckon as a solid, it's kind of got its own appeal. And I'm faceting this one in case you were wondering. I'll leave it like that, and if I continue to facet, I'll tell you. But that was an easy one. There we go. Got some colour happening finally. Okay, just going to quickly put my jumper on because it's getting that way. I'm just pulling some pokeballs out of some other pots. I might even do some boulders. That means that's a boulder with first. Still an interesting boulder. That will do that one. That will be interesting to do. Not so much the same dunk as a gentle caress around here. And there's red. I'm going to head to the Melbourne to see if we can figure out something cool from this. I've got a piece of rubber live seam. I keep feeding it like that. Yoke. Over there we go. Finally, I'm just going to grab these ones. This one's in Luxton. That one. That one. That one. Oh yeah. Alright, this one could pique our interest because it's got a very interesting colour bar. Let's zoom right in. You see, it's got this razor thin colour bar just going down the middle of it. And if we go to the other side, it is there somewhere. So let's go find out where that colour bar actually begins and terminates first. That will be worth our time. And then we will work on other things. Okay, so let's just take that corner off. Now there it is, you see. Should be able to see it somewhere in this now. So we've got that there. So just there, is it? It's not very convenient, Mr. Colour Bar. But there's an awful lot on top. Like, this is a lightning ridge. This is a Cooper Pedy opal. It's behaving not in terms of solidity, but it's in terms of colour and stuff. It's behaving like a Minterby. It's not behaving like a Minterby in terms of its texture, because like it hasn't exploded or anything. But seeing this is so thin in the middle, what I will do is I will cut it here. There's definitely going to be 2 stones in it. Well, anyway, the point about cutting it here is that I might be able to find out where all the colour bars go and terminate through the entire opal rather than playing a game of guesswork. Spotted. Right. Okay, so what I've got is, it is heading up. So I've got a little bit of trouble to work with here. I'll show you what I mean. And I'll get this other side done as well. May as well. Right. So just had to adjust my position on la chair. La chair, or la chaise, has been giving me trouble, no? Alright, so Let's go have a look and see if we can spot all of that beautiful, lovely colour. Maybe on the other side we'll spot the beautiful, lovely colour. Okay, there we go. So beautiful, lovely colour goes down there. Let's see if we can spot it. We'll try and do it from the screen. Can we see the beautiful, lovely colour? Beautiful, lovely colour, where are you? You can only just see it, yeah, just there. That is the beautiful, lovely colour you're seeing just in the top half of the opal. So you can see that it's heading downwards towards the middle of the opal on this side, and it's heading slightly up on that side of the opal. Now let's have a look where it is. Oh, come on. That colour is literally everywhere on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly facet this edge here to see what the best facing will be. This isn't exactly a facet, this is a roll. I hope you can all forgive me for that. Right, gotten that bit, good. Just be gentle, Phil, just be gentle. Right, so what I'll do is I will do the same trick here. How close does that go to? Hopefully, I can just... eliminate the non-coloured opal, and that's good enough for that bit, I reckon. I'm going to bias this grinding towards this back corner here, because that I think will maximise the colour without having to slice it any further. There we go. Don't do that too many times still. Right, so as we can see, there's a little bit of fun happening here. I'll just put this guy down. This is getting very, very tricky to do. Just having a quick look. The colour you're seeing is definitely associated with this sand patch, which is right here. And I've just been... oh, sorry about that. There we go. There we go. So I'll carve that sand patch off and see if we stop being sand and start being opal. By the way, this is why I believe that sand has got an awful lot to do with the production of opal, because there's many times when sand literally turns into it. Okay. Good, finally. The moment I thought we'd never run out of that, we just did. If I'd had a light, I would have known. I think the temptation when you're doing opals is to just not do all the due diligence, and sometimes, man, you might get caught out doing that. Right, so what have we got left here? I'm going to have a quick look at myself to see where all the shine has gone. Shine should still just be coming top down. I'll tell you what, it's a bit annoying to just try and get this opal to work, and it looked like it had good shine in it, and then all of a sudden it just goes and evaporates. I heard you threatening another piece of opal. I'm not going to shine for you. No. Yeah, no, I will not. I will not shine. It is my right to shine whenever I like. I will shine when I want to. Well, you're shining now. Yes, I know, because I'm angry. Aha, so I'll get you angry, right? No, do not do that. Got it. Yay. Finally. Such a fine line between colour and sand. If you do it now, you can do it again. There's a fine, fine line between opal and sand. Okay, so there we go. There's opal there. You'll have to believe me on that one. So, that was a good result. I'm going to do this one. The other half is still there, but I don't want to go through that pain with you again. So, well, I'll do it later. But now I know how to do it. It's a bit less challenging. I'll try and use all the lessons that I learned that time to get myself a lovely stone. And check this bad boy out. This guy's just going to... I have taken pity on you because you seem to be a nice fellow, so I would just shine a bit. Thank you, my good stone. That's not a problem. Just between you and me, I like to shine. I like the shiny bits. I like doing the shiny things. Okay, good. You keep doing that. I will. Yeah, just be careful about that bit there. My uncle, he hit me. Hit you? Long story involving cervical spider. Okay. Gotta remember these opals are really old, 100 million years or so. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm earning my money now by facing the thing. I'll see if it can face from the other side. I don't think it can. So this piece is basically gone. Yep. So basically I'm going to get rid of it. Going to make a bit of an assessment. It's concave here, so I'm worried that it's not going to be able to hold this good stone. So it needs to flash like that. It can just make it, I think. If not, I might have to cut it along that axis, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we're good. Very thin. It's borderline what you would want as minimum thickness, but I think it's worked. That bit is a bit borderline, but that's okay. Where are we up to? So if we're going to carve anything extensive, we do it on this side. What was that, guys? Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can get it to actually shine the way we want it to. There we go. There you are. Nice little shiny stone. Yay! Nice shiny stone. Alright, I'll do... Let's have a look and see what we've got. I'm not going to do that one. I think this is almost exactly the same kind of stone. I'm feeling lucky. We'll do a knobby. Let's get a knobby out. I'm sorry for my language sometimes, but what it is. First things first, this is just a piece of seam from Desert Petey. Win, lose or draw, we're going to go say hi to those birds. Basically, they're irritating me. Just carving the edges off this to see what it looks like. Lots of sand, great. That's what I wanted to know. Oh, this is going well. Very interesting opal at any rate. Get rid of that sand. There's this dark stuff underneath. Petroleum. It can be quite satisfying if you're a bit frustrated and you can do that. You can cut it in such a way that just completely shatters it. And I know that's wasteful, but it's also fun. Now this is a picture stone. Have a look at the seam that it's showing up. See, the cracks are just turning into... Oh. Yeah, I know. That was Max, by the way. Gang, I just jumped on your lap and everything. I got you thousands of views. What are you doing? It's alright, we're going to go have a look at him in a second. There we go, picture stones. See if I can make something work out of that later. That one's been cut. This one's a very interesting one. I'll cut it... should I cut it along the... We'll just cut along here first. There's more seam than knobby, but hey. I'm getting tired now, so... It's good that it did that, because I want to know whether this... Yeah, I'll cut it off here. What I wanted to know was, what does this bar do on the other side? Meh, not much. We can see where the crack goes, so we just go straight to here. And then we go along here. Now that is interesting. Okay, this is worth our while. We'll do this and then go. This could end in any number of ways. I can see some black eventuating here. I'm just seeing if there's any termination of the sand here. Sand is what I think turns into colour, so I'm always happy to have a go at the sand. Very interesting. At the very least, it's interesting. Alright, I'll cut across here. Cockatoos are very smart. They can tell from the tone of my voice when I'm actually going to finish up. And then they know that it's their turn. This live stream has made them very happy. Well, it's definitely an interesting opal, I'll give you that. I genuinely don't know what to make of it. Well, maybe a pendant. Let's go on this side and see what it does. Might not come to anything. Oh well. I've done a lot of cutting this week, and I did get some very good fortune at the beginning of the week. Well, beginning of last week anyway. So it's all supposed to revert, isn't it? Can't just be lucky forever. What we'll do is we'll refer to this colour as iridescent black. Right, let's go. Yeah, there is something there, but I'm not worrying about it. Okay, yoink. All right. Yoink. Ugh. Well, hello there. Did I hear someone screaming for attention? Was it you? I gave her the universal signal for please speak. It wasn't you though, was it? It was that one. It was you. Wasn't it? Was it you? Okay, I'm going to let him out. Normally he is happy, but he has a specific amount of time that he likes out. I'm going to have to herd him back in. He's not going to like that, but you won't have to see that. I'll finish the stream and then do that. It's okay, mate. I'll let you out in the evening after I've come back. Yeah, because some of the people in the household, they wish to go to the shops today, and so I can't have Max in the house, but I'll let him have a bit of a fly around and, you know, let him have a little bit of fun. Now, someone asked, is Max bitey? And the answer, of course, is hell yeah, because he's okay with my hand at the moment, but if I tell him to try and get onto my arm, do you want to get on my arm, Max? Do you want to get on my arm? Get on my arm. You get on my arm? I don't want to bite you, but I will. Well, that's not exactly the most vicious of bites he's ever given. He's getting a lot better. I was expecting him to go full mental on that one and just go, I don't like it, bite. But like he's going, I don't want to bite your arm, man. I mean, I know that's my thing, it's my shtick, but no, I don't want to bite you. These are beautiful birds. They're just beautiful birds. They really, once they get to know you, they start to really just work with you, you know. Admittedly, if I actually get one of his pin feathers wrong, he will turn around and bite me. That's what he does most often. And I am actually trying to dig out one of his pins now. Oh, well, sorry, mate. It's all right. Do you want to get out? Come on, we'll use the stick. You know you love the stick. So I put that piece of dowel onto the stick because I assumed that it would make life a bit easier for Max, but he's just not having a bar of it. He just does not trust that dowel. I don't know what it did to him in a previous life, but it certainly did, whatever it did it hard. Okay, Loki. Yep. Wonder if we can replicate it. Come here, Loki. Step up. Come on, I'm going to do it the naughty way. You don't ever force their hand, so to speak. I just did. But what I can do is I can just sit down here. This is where the video happened. I'm just going to take the jacket off. Yoink. Okay. Loki, you want to come here? Come on. We'll have Loki replicating the action. There we go. So that's Loki done. But that's not particularly amazing. We should probably see Max make an appearance relatively soon. If Max flies in, Loki might panic and fly away. But we'll see. Yeah, do you want to get on that side? Get on that side. I can't see Max at the moment, but I can just, how do I put it? It's very silent, but I can hear interest. Actually, I haven't got the file. Step up, Loki. Yoink. I need to get the file. Get on the shoulder for a second, mate. Where did I put it? Did I put it up here? There's tweezers there, no? Story of my life. Where do I put these little things? Those are lasers that he hates. Oh, there it is. Ta-da. Ooh, look what I have. Look what I have. You can see him start to move around. Okay, back to here I go. That's the jacket I was wearing. Right. Okay, Loki, let's get you down onto there. Good bird. Now we've got a bit of an incentive. Max, you want to come here? See if that works. Not you, Loki. Max, not you. Ah, well. He's not a performing bird, is he? That's something. No, that was Pony. Would you like a scratch, Loki? A scratch with the amazing scratching stick. Loki doesn't like the scratching stick like Max does. She's like, I don't like the scratching stick. Might even go as far as to bite the scratching stick. I should have been a forecaster. I am. Part of what I do in stats. Max is just happy to sit on top of the cage from the sounds of things. Don't think it's interest so much as I'm out of my cage. I'm going to stretch myself out a bit. Yeah. You going to do anything interesting, Max? Oh, well, it looks like we're not replicating this video, are we? Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. What's he doing? Oh, no, hang on. Let's go have a look at the situation as it's developing. There is Max, who has actually moved his way out onto the cage door, preening his wings, pretending he doesn't care. But here is the target for the short term. So let's see if we can get him up there. Max! Ooh! Do you want to get there, Loki? That's a cruel thing to do. Honey trap? No, we're not going to do that. No, he's quite content to sit on the cage door, I'm afraid. Well, that's a bit annoying. All right. That is annoy your parrot. Get away from me with that camera. I did not say I was going to do interviews. Honk. Checking out the back. The back's looking better. But she's occasionally itching her front, as you just saw. Yay. Don't want you biting that. Look at your pins on the crest. That was Pony, don't worry. I'm really annoying Matt Loki now. Sorry, Loki. Not really. Sorry, not sorry. What? There you go. There you go. And bite that. This is a pretty weird thing. I've gotten very callous skin on my hand here, and they mean nothing by it when they just nibble on your hand, but it is really, really hard that they nibble on your hand with. What? They've got very good hearing, in case you haven't figured that out. And Loki tends to be a little bit more nervous than most. Whee. Don't think we're going to get anything from Max today. Oh well. I suppose what I'll do is I'll end the stream here. Pony's over there, just going, why are you not paying any attention to me? Why are you not paying any attention to me? I want attention, I want attention, I want attention, I want attention, I want some attention. Zip. It's alright. Alright, well, Loki, why don't you say something like goodbye? No. Boring. Alright. Well, I suppose that's the end of the stream then. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like and subscribe on your way out if you already haven't. I will. Oh, what now? Oh, I'll do it. Yes, why not? There we go. Loki's on. Pictures for little pony. Come on, Pones. Up we go. Yoink. There we go. You want a scratchy poo? There you go. Go do your cage today. Yep. Pony's actually a girl. But yeah. So bye-bye. Have a lovely day. Yep, like and subscribe if you haven't already and you like what you see. You don't have to. I mean, it's your life and all. Mace is going to say goodbye now. Do you want to say bye? Goodbye. Yeah. Sometimes tough figuring these things out. All right. Okay. Say bye-bye. Yeah, that was good, Loki. Loki said it. Okay, Huru, and have a lovely afternoon or evening or morning or whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Dr. Phil out.